What if I told you that one of hip-hop's biggest moguls, 50 Cent, built his entire empire without ever touching drugs or alcohol? Let me break down how sobriety became his secret weapon for success. Alright, so let me take it back to the beginning. Curtis Jackson, better known as 50 Cent, grew up in the rough streets of Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York, and his life wasn't a walk in the park at all. He lost his mother at a young age and was raised by his grandparents. Growing up in that environment, 50 was no stranger to the streets. He got into hustling at a young age, which naturally exposed him to drugs and alcohol. Here's the cold thing about 50 Cent though. Even though 50 was surrounded by that lifestyle, he made a conscious decision early on to stay away from drugs and alcohol. He saw firsthand what substance abuse did to the people around him, and he decided that wasn't for him. 50 Cent has always had that hustler's mentality. He's a man with a plan, always thinking a few steps ahead. And part of that plan was to stay clear-headed and focused. Drugs and alcohol can cloud your judgment. And for 50, that was a risk he couldn't afford to take. He knew that to rise above his circumstances and achieve his dreams, he needed to be at his best, both mentally and physically. Let's not forget, 50 Cent's life was always on the edge. He got shot 9 times and survived. That kind of experience changes a man. It made him even more determined to stay sharp and focused. He couldn't let anything, especially not drugs or alcohol, block his senses. His survival was partly due to his ability to stay alert and think quickly in dangerous situations. When 50 Cent broke into the music scene with Get Rich or Die Trying, he wasn't just making hit records, he was building an empire. From music to movies to business ventures like vitamin water, 50 was always looking for ways to expand his brand. And to juggle all those things, you need to stay clear-minded. Staying sober allowed him to make smart business decisions and capitalize on opportunities that others might have missed. Now here's where it gets interesting. 50 Cent is a savvy businessman, and he's heavily involved in the liquor industry with his brands Branson Cognac and Le Chemin de Roy Champagne. You might think that being in the liquor business means he's constantly drinking, but that's far from the truth. In his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, 50 explains how he manages to promote his alcohol brands while staying sober. When 50 Cent is in the club, he starts by pouring drinks from a bottle of champagne for everybody in VIP with him. But here's the trick though. Once the bottle was empty, he quietly has somebody on his team pour it with ginger ale. For the rest of the night, he keeps that same bottle in hand, taking swigs every now and then. But he's not drinking anything but Canada Dry. This way he can keep up appearances without getting drunk. 50 Cent's commitment to staying sober extends beyond alcohol, but weed too. At his Tycoon pool party last summer, Snoop Dogg offered him a joint. Now we all know how hard it is to say no to Snoop, right? But 50 found a way to handle the situation without killing the vibe. He took a big hit, let the smoke swirl around his mouth, and then blew it back out. He didn't inhale, letting you know that he's not about that life, even in the face of peer pressure. Another reason 50 Cent prefers a sober lifestyle is his dedication to health and fitness. This man is serious about his workout routine. You don't get a body like that, pause, by partying all night and drinking all day. Staying sober allows him to stay disciplined and committed. Plus, it's no secret that a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. 50 Cent is also about setting an example for the younger generation. He wants to show that you can achieve success without falling to the traps of temptation. By staying sober, he's proving that you can be a boss, make money, and live a fulfilling life without relying on drugs or alcohol. It's a powerful message, especially for kids growing up in environments similar to the one he came from. In his personal life, staying sober has helped 50 Cent maintain better relationships with those around him. Whether it's with his family, friends, or business associates, Being clear-minded allows him to communicate more effectively and make better decisions. It's all about being present and engaged in every aspect of his life. 50 Cent's commitment to a sober lifestyle is also about building a lasting legacy. He's not just thinking about the here and now. He's planning for the future. He wants to ensure that his name and brand endure long after he's gone. Staying sober allows him to focus on long-term goals and make decisions that will benefit him and his family for generations. Whether it's launching a new TV show, dropping a hit album, or partnering with a major brand, 50 Cent's clear-headed approach allows him to stay relevant and successful. He's not just resting on his laurels, he's continually pushing himself to achieve more. 50 Cent's sobriety has allowed him to build meaningful connections with his fans. Through his music, he shares his life experiences, struggles, and triumphs, creating a bond with his audience. Fans look up to him not only as an artist, but also as a role model who has overcome adversity and achieved success through hard work and determination. At the end of the day, 50 Cent's choice to live a sober lifestyle is about more than just avoiding drugs and alcohol. It's about control, discipline, and the bigger picture. He's always looking ahead, planning his next move, and staying one step ahead of the competition. And to do that, he needs to be at his best, both mentally and physically. Now, I'm not saying if you drink or smoke, you can't achieve success. What I am saying, though, is having discipline is one of the keys to achieving success. Discipline is crucial for anyone aiming to achieve long-term success, and 50 Cent's life illustrates this perfectly. Discipline allows people to stay focused on their goals, resist short-term temptations, and build habits necessary for enduring success. Without discipline, it's easy to get sidetracked by distractions or give in to instant gratification, which can derail your progress and hinder growth. For 50 Cent, maintaining discipline through a sober lifestyle has been key to him staying at the top of his game and making smart decisions that fuel his success. Discipline helps you set your personal standards. For 50 Cent, staying sober is more than just avoiding substances. It's about adhering to a high standard of self-control and focus. This kind of discipline is essential for anybody who wants to excel. By sticking to his principles, 50 Cent has been able to maintain clarity and make choices that align with his long-term vision. For 50 Cent, this discipline translates into managing his multiple ventures, music, business, and fitness, without letting one area suffer. What I think artists can learn from this is that you don't have to do everything the industry tells you have to do. You can play the game smart and still get to the bag. That's exactly what 50 Cent did. He fooled all these people to making them think, oh, I'm drinking alcohol, and the whole time he drinking ginger ale. That's smart by 50. Alright, so now we know why 50 Cent prefers to stay sober. It's all about staying sharp, focused, and in control. Whether it's building his empire, surviving the streets, or setting an example for the next generation, 50's sobriety is his secret weapon for success. But hey, that's just one aspect of the man. Now let's switch gears a bit. Have you ever wondered why 50 Cent doesn't wear designer clothes? This might surprise you considering his success and influence in the industry. But trust me, there's a method to his madness. Click the video on the screen to find out more about that. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post. Peace.